Hey, Dr. Ben Atkins here, and I wanted to walk you through how I create videos when I'm trying to rank them for my offline customers. Now, these are typically emergency services, so these videos are not designed to be long or overly engaging. It's designed to get the message across and to have them hear a human voice. Now, the other real quick thing that I have to mention is your picture has to be good because the thumbnail for your video is what is going to show up in the Google search results. So you want your photo to really fit what you're trying to get across with this video and whoever your client actually is. So in this example, I'm going to show you how we would do something for an emergency plumbing setup. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go after the plumbing niche. We're going to be working with plumbers, and we'll talk a little bit more about how we'll put all this together with the other pieces later. But in this one, I'm just going to show you how we put the video together so that it stands out and that it gets people to call the phone number, which is kind of what we're really after here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to show you how to find a great photo, and then I'm going to show you how to build your presentation really, really quickly in PowerPoint and how to put the video together. Okay, so let's do that real quick. First things first is we're going to jump in and we're going to go to iStock Photo, and I'm just going to type in plumber. Okay, so we've got plumber. I'm going to click search, and then we're going to go through here. Now, you can do any of these places, but what I'm really looking for with a stock image site is something that's fairly unique, and that's why I pay for the image. And I don't want to get in trouble using an image in a video that we don't have the rights to. Now, of course, you have to pay a little bit more when you go through a stock photo site, but the idea is you're going to be, if you're doing this in one vertical, meaning, okay, maybe you're doing plumbers all over the country, you can use that same photo over and over and over again. You don't have to, but to me, that's a really easy investment to say, I'm going to spend a little bit of money on a photo that I'm going to use in 100 videos all across the United States. So with this, the one that really sticks out to me is this one here, just looking at all these photos. And the reason is because this photo fits the problem. Okay, this is the photo that fits the problem that most people are going to be having when they actually go through and need a plumber. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this. I'm going to pause the video while I buy it, and I'll be right back in just a second to show you how to set up the presentation with this photo. All right, so we just purchased our photo and we have it ready to go, and now we're inside of PowerPoint. Now you can do this with Google Docs. You can do this with any sort of presentation software you have. The idea is just one slide and get your message across. So here's what we're going to do. First thing is I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my photo. So I'm going to go insert photo, and I'm going to grab my photo from where we actually downloaded it. So got everything here, got it set up, and I'm going to go into downloads here, grab my photo, and we've got our photo now, and I'm going to stretch this thing out just a hair so that it fits everything that I want. So this is basically going to be the photo for our presentation. So let me see if I can't line that up a little bit better. Yeah, it doesn't look too squished and it gets the point across. So that's what we've got there. Now the next thing is I want to have some text on here that actually says what we want to get across to the person who's in trouble. Now keep in mind when someone watches this video, they're going to need a plumber really bad. So let's go ahead and drop in some text here and get this done the right way. So I'm going to drop in a text box and I'm just going to say need, or let's do this, have a plumbing emergency. I was going to do need a plumber fast, but I think have a plumbing emergency works. So I'm going to do this, and we're going to format this in a way where it actually looks good. So I'm going to make this text a little bit bigger. And I think that's a little too big. We'll go a little bit smaller. So we're going to go down to this, and hopefully this will fit in nicely. Still a little too big. That's okay. Just so you can see how I'm doing this exactly. So that's closer. I think one more time and we've got this nailed. All right, so have a plumbing emergency. We're going to fit that in right about there, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do in a minute. And I'm going to put another text box down here, and I'm going to put this right here. Call for a All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm actually putting in the name of the town, so we know it's very personalized. So whatever town I'm targeting, and in this case, I'm targeting a town called Jonesboro, Arkansas, and then having a plumbing emergency, have a plumbing emergency up there. Now, the next thing is we got to make sure that this actually shows up a little bit better. So I'm going to actually background this and background this. And most of your presentation softwares have something where you can have your text outlined a little bit better. So this would be what I have put together. And like now I'm literally going to go in and read my script. And my script is basically something like this. Have a plumbing emergency, call 870-555-5555 for a Jonesboro, Arkansas plumber. We're open 24 hours and we're standing by for your call. Please call the number 870-555-5555 and we will have a plumber standing by to hear what you've got and to show up and help. Okay, so that's not a perfect script, but you get the idea of what we're going across. I like these videos to be anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. Don't want them to be any longer than that. And the reason is because these people are in a hurry. If this is really going on in their house and they have a plumbing emergency, all they're looking for is the number and to know that this is a 24-hour service, okay? So something else that we might throw in here is something to this effect. I'm going to go in, I'm going to insert text one more time. Okay, so insert a text box in something to the effect of 24-hour service, 24-hour emergency plumber service. Okay, now once again, we'll go in and actually format this. And we can put this right there. Okay, now, if you wanted to, you could even make this just a little bit bigger so that it would stand out a little bit more in the search results. Of course, that's going to be in our title of our video, so everything's good there. So that's pretty much what we've got. That's our presentation. We're just going to read over the top. So what I would do is I would now take my favorite screen capture software. I would click record. I'm using ScreenFlow to record this video, but you can use ScreenFlow, Camtasia, there's Jing, there's a lot of things you can do, but here's what I'm basically going to do. I'm going to throw this on full screen just like this, and I'm going to read the script that I just went through. I've got a sample script for you below that you can go through and read, and literally just read through there and insert the pertinent phone number, the name of the town, and then, of course, the niche that you're after, and you pretty much got this baby knocked out. Now, one more thing. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you where you can get this phone number. We're going to be going through call tracking, and I'll show you how we do the call tracking so we can make sure we get paid for every lead that we send towards the business that we're working with. Okay, now you can either do that or you can charge a monthly fee for this service, but we like the pay per lead because we get paid based on results. So Dr. Ben Atkins here. This is how we put the videos together for our local niches. It's not hard. It literally takes you 5 minutes to put the new video together because now you have a template. You've got a picture that you're using and you just save this to your computer and you change out the pertinent details, which would be the phone number and the location, and you can build 50 to 100 of these things and start getting these videos ranked all over the country. So in the next video, we're going to be talking about call tracking, how to set it up, and how to get this stinking phone number to put in your slides, and then how you can use that to make sure you get paid. All right, I'll see you in the next vid.